Take a look at the greed and fear sentiments in the market right now. We've got Anisha here to tell us a little bit more about the changes in the portfolio. Anisha?
Well, it's a very interesting note that Chris Wood has penned down this time around ahead of his visit to India, and it's a detailed note talking about a whole host of issues, right from the takeaways from Karnataka election to the impending local election. He talks about the impact of demonetization, or the mini demonetization as he calls it. So very, very riveting read. But for the interest of the market, these are the key highlights for me from the report. First up, they maintain their 1 lakh target on the Sensex, expecting to reach there within the medium term itself. Secondly, he's added Zomato to the portfolio as well. It's coming at a weightage of around 4%. So that's the big, change in the portfolio as well. Thirdly, overall at the India level itself, he's added the weightage for India, reduced it for the likes of China, etc. So there's a definite shift happening away from China into India as well. In terms of the other changes which have been made, he's quite positive about the property stocks. He says that he's already added the exposure there, but going forward, he'll look for more opportunities in that vertical. He already has interest in Godrej Property, DLF, as well as Lodha Group. So he's looking to increase the exposure there as well. Where he's cut down the exposure is HDFC Life. Instead of that, he's added SBI Life to the kitty. And then also he's added REC, and he's increased the exposure there by 2 percentage points and reduced the ONGC exposure. So quite a few changes coming in as far as the India portfolio is concerned. Overall, for the market setup, he says that there are a couple of risks that one needs to take care of. That's the impending local general election next year and the fatigue that we are seeing in the retail activity in the Indian markets. But overall, earnings have caught up with the valuations, and now valuations look very, very reasonable as compared to the 10-year average. That's the word coming from him. And he also points out the trend of FII flows shifting, something that we have been alluding to right here on ET Now as well. So quite a bit of positive note coming in on India, and he remains quite structurally optimistic on India.